All right, I'm a little over enthusiastic, but I work in children's ministry. All right, they love it. The next one is walk worthy. Okay, we need you to be an example, and I'm speaking to myself too, you guys, on all of these points, in both word and deed. Children need to see authentic Christianity, so make sure you're walking the walk and not just talking the talk. Okay, the next one, this one's super important, not only with the kids, but with your team. Notice the good. When somebody in your team does something really good, encourage them and say, hey, good job. That was a blessing. But children especially, they want attention, and it's not always the positive attention. They might be trying to seek even negative attention. So be sure to be watchful for when they're doing good and recognize that. Praising those things that are right. Okay. The next one is be aware of age level characteristics. With the younger kids, any time that you can have the activities more engaging and concrete, that's best. And the older kids need more time to talk and process and question what they're learning. So just be aware of those differences and be ready to give an answer for the hope that is within you. Okay, the next one is challenge them. So we want to see kids that are really engaged in what you're doing, and children generally rise to the level expected of them. Challenge them to learn their memory verses and song lyrics, and it's especially encouraging if we as the adults or leaders or the youth that are helping, if we also learn them right along with them. Okay, the next one, to me, this is the most important, pray. I know Natalie and Nancy are a prayer team, and if you have anything that you personally need prayer for, or as a team that you need prayer for, please let us know, and we'll send that to Natalie for her team to pray over. But also, that doesn't let us off the hook of prayer. I think I've said it, but please pray with your team and pray for each person individually. Satan, he does not like what we're doing in here. He seeks to steal, kill, and destroy, and he doesn't like that we're trying to teach kids about him and the gospel. He doesn't want us to share it with the kids. So be aware of that and be praying. Tia's going to talk more about that later. Okay, the next one is be a team player. I think I've said team a lot, but it's super important. Children do not need to hear negative words from their leaders. If you're frustrated or upset, take it to him. Don't complain or get angry in front of the kids. Okay. With that, we also need to build team spirit. Okay. And I loved that illustration because of the cogs. It shows something is working. We have to work as a team rather than allowing cliques to develop. Everyone is an important member of the team. We've talked about that before. Okay, another thing that's important is we need to use guided conversation. We need to be alert and ready to turn our conversation into spiritual matters. Build what the children are learning throughout the VBS day. And next meeting, we're going to go over the main points that we have and how we can share that and build upon that. The next one is be prepared to lead a child to Christ. So we're going to help, especially those that are in with the kids in the cruise, to be prepared. We're going to teach you that, and I know they're going to work with you in future trainings on how to lead a child to Christ, because that's our main goal, right? That's why we're doing this. Okay, so I know that you're looking pretty bored out of your mind, so I am very glad to give Morgan, your team are you guys ready to do some songs for us?
Let's go to the jungle and this is our plan. Discovering secrets made by the great I am. Journey from Genesis to Revelation. To know where you're going and learn where we began. Let's go! Hey, 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 can you hear our jungle jam? Hey, 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 we began with the great I am. Hey, 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 can you hear our jungle jam? Hey, 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 we began with the great I am. To the jungle and this is our plan. Discovering secrets made by the great I am. Journey from Genesis to Revelation. To know where you're going and learn where we began. Let's go! Hey, 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 can you hear our jungle jam? Hey, 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 we began with the great I am. Hey, 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 can you hear our jungle jam? Hey, 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 we began with the great I am. Start with creation. The corruption, catastrophe, confusion. Christ, the cross, the consummation. Jesus reigns through eternity. Hey, 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 can you hear our jungle jam? Hey, 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 we began with the great I am. Hey, 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 can you hear our jungle jam? Hey, 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 we began with the great I am.
Genesis 1:1.
The beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Day one God created the light. Day two God created the sky. Day three the dry land and the seas. And all the wild plants and forests for the trees. Yeah. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Day four the sun, moon and stars. Day five creatures that swim and fly. Day six animals on the land. And then God said, let us make man. Adam and Eve according to our plan. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. And on the seventh day He rested. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Here we go! In the beginning
Thank you, worship team. You guys did awesome. Every time I hear that, it just gets me excited for VBS. And the more that we can practice and learn the songs before the kids get here, it's so great if all of us that are in that big assembly room, which will be in here, if we're singing and doing the motions of those songs, it'll really help generate the excitement. All right, now, you ready for some jokes? Some He tells really good dad jokes. So knock knock. Iguana. Iguana go to VBS. Want to come? How do you get to know a modern spider? Check out his website. And where do tigers go to work out? Somebody got it, the jungle gym. And then why do hummingbirds hum? Because they don't know the words. That's right. That was the worship leader over there, so that's right. Okay, Tia's going to talk to us a little bit more about some safety procedures.
Okay, I won't make you get up again to sing or dance. I have the boring stuff. All right, but it's important, although it's boring. Everyone needs a background check, so stick around after and I will get that to you. Yes, I have a list of who you are, so you can't run and hide. All right, you don't need one because you're a child. No. Anybody over the age of 18? Okay, Deanna, would you please stand and show us your shirt? If you are in a station, so adult overseers and the youth, you do not get a green shirt. Just station leaders and station helpers. This is the color shirt that we're looking for, and the deadline to have that shirt in to the office is no later than June 30th, because we will be hand pressing each of those. Lime green, that color right there. Okay, so adult overseers and the youth kids, you will be assigned a certain color by Daniel and Renee within the next week or so. And each person is allotted one transfer. If you need more than one if you want multiple shirts, consider donating a couple dollars because those aren't free. We have to buy the ink and the transfers and print those just to cover the cost, a couple dollars if you can. Okay, our Bible teachers, which are Megan and Carly, they will be referred to as river guides because they're going to be in a boat. And our group guides are the adults, overseers, and the youth kids. So youth kids, raise your hand. You will be called a group guide. Say it together, group guide. All right. And the kids attending VBS, my kids, you're attending VBS? Say, I'm a traveler. Oh, you guys need some practice. You kids will be called travelers because you're going to be traveling through the 7 seas. Okay, so each station, including snack, Bible, craft, science, and assembly, will oversee decorating their own stations. Plan extra dates to meet with your group to go over decorating. And especially the week before VBS, July 8th through the 14th, those will be our main decorating dates. And especially that Sunday before. Be prepared to be here and stay after church for final touches. If you have a plan already for decorations, see Renee or Daniel. They know what we have here, and so does Kim. So in case you're wanting to borrow stuff, come see us. And if there's anything that we need to purchase, we can do that as well. Okay. What? Not anything, says the pastor. Okay, so we're just super excited that you guys are all here, and thank you again. And one of the things that I wanted to go over is to be organized. If you're leading a station, it's super important to know the information that you're going to be sharing with the kids. Ask questions if you have any, and faithfully prepare all materials that you're going to be responsible for. So you'll have about 20 minutes per station, which is not a lot of time, but it's doable. So that's why it's so important to be prepared, to know the teaching points, and to get through the craft, the snack, or the game that's going to be for that day. It's very rare, like Deanna said, you might have extra time. Like she said, you can tell some jokes, go over trivia. It's a good time to take a bathroom break if you can. Little kids don't tell you until it's an emergency, right? I have to go pee right now and pee my pants. And so that brings me to safety and bathroom procedure. Absolutely no adults or youth workers will be allowed in the bathrooms while there are children in the bathrooms. The doors need to stay open, and if you need to use the restroom, you have to wait until the kids are out. This is not just for the kids' safety, first and foremost, yes, but also for your safety as you are serving for VBS. Yes, just the main bathroom door, not the actual stalls. And never be alone with a child. If they get hurt and it's not an emergency, bring them with another adult to the main office, and we'll make sure that they get the care that they're needing. And also stick around so we can fill out an accident report form. Even if it's a scratch on your arm, or the kids' arms, I should say. If anything were to come up, we have the documentation, and there won't be any questions as to that. So be ready to fill out accident report forms, even for minor scratches and stuff like that. Okay, so this year, again, we're doing Answers in Genesis, and they have an awesome website. It is full of resources. There's how-to videos for snacks and science. Some of them show the actual science experiments. I would recommend that you spend a couple hours digging through the website. It's super, there's just so much that you wouldn't even think would be in there. And if you do need a login, you can text me your email and I'll get you set up for that. And also YouTube. You can type in Answers in Genesis Jungle Journey Craft Day 2, and it will show you exactly how to do the craft for that day. And in just a few moments, we're going to go on a tour of all the stations. And once that tour is finished, grab your group, head to your station, and pray over it. Pray over the space, your team, and the kids that will be coming. And I wanted to leave you with one thing. I was reminded a few days ago of Nehemiah and how he was rebuilding the wall and how much opposition they went through as they were rebuilding that wall. They were ridiculed, attacked, and discouraged daily. Throughout the time of the rebuilding and all that was coming against the people, what did Nehemiah do? He prayed. Prayer was a first resource for him and the people, and it wasn't a last resort. Nehemiah 4:17 says, "Those who built on the wall and those who carried burdens loaded themselves, so that with one hand they worked at construction and with the other hand held a weapon." Let's be reminded that our adversary, the devil, will try to ridicule us, attack us, and discourage us, but we have a mighty and powerful God on our side who wants us to persevere and to rely on him. As we do the Lord's work here at VBS this year, let's keep one hand on the work we are called to do and another hand on our weapon of prayer. We are here to support you. We're in this together as a team. Please reach out with any questions and remember why we're doing this. This is for God's glory, and that each kid would come, who steps through the doors, would come to know Jesus as their Lord and Savior. All right, are you guys ready for a tour? Oh.
I just want to say thank you, too, for coming and being a part. This is a great show again this year of servants. And I also want to thank Deanna and Tia that took on directing this year. This is their first year directing it, so be very kind and gracious. It's a lot of work to direct a VBS. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of things to think through. So please pray for them, and I know they're praying for you too. And also, I do want to reiterate that we're a team. So it's not all about the production. There's a lot of things to think about as you're doing your part or your station or whatever. It's also a ministry to our youth. We want them involved. They're our next generation. So we are going to be patient with them and try to help them be successful in the areas that they're serving as well, which means sometimes it's not going to get done as clean and as crisp and as fast as you might want it as an adult. But remember that this is a ministry too to our kids and to our youth in this church, right? So we want to keep that in mind. And yes, we want to do excellent in the production of it, but we also want to remember that this is a ministry to all of us as well as a church. So thank you, Tia, and there you are, Tia and Deanna, for directing us. I want to pray for you guys. Father, thank you so much for this team. And we're thankful that you have given us a building that's super accommodating to an event like this. And we know that we had well over 100 kids last year, and we're looking forward to even more this year. I want to pray for Deanna and Tia as they oversee all of this and deal with different situations, that you would anoint them, that you'd bless them, and that you'd give them a lot of insight and wisdom in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, go on a tour.
I forgot about our schedule. So station leaders, you have one side. June 1st, 9 a.m., June 30th, 11 a.m., July 13th, 9 a.m., which is our final prep, and then, of course, the week before VBS. And then adult overseers and youth, you have the other side. I can't read this, so you just, yeah. It's so small.
This is where we're meeting. So, wow, it is.
In this building is where
Oh, yes. So for VBS, when you arrive, this is where kids will come. This is where we will be. So June 1st will be 9 a.m., the all-staff training. June 5th is 5:30. The dinner will be provided. June 14th, 5:30. This is the crew leader potluck, and you bring something to share. July 7th, after service, that's youth only, lunch provided. Possibly July 10th. And then July 13th, 9 a.m., all staff, final preparations. And then, of course, the week of the work days. So those dates were the adult overseer and crew leader training dates. Also, when we go on the tour and everybody goes into their station, if you are a youth or an adult overseer, if you would meet back in here, because I know you don't have a station per se, or if you're another group like the barbecue or an area that doesn't have like an assigned spot, you can come in here and meet with us to pray.
Okay, let's go. Follow Tia. Follow the